You see, they've just pulled down some statue from 1700, 300 years old. Who gives a shit what it's about or what the man done? It's part of British history.
Don't be surprised when you see Tommy Robinson getting upset about the statue of the slave master being taken down, because I'm going to prove in this video that Tommy Robinson had the same racist mindset as that slave master. That's why he takes offense. And Tommy Robinson's organizations and supporters are the most vile, villainous and violent hate preachers in Europe. I will prove this today. Tommy Robinson has spoke out and linked up with organizations like Martin Sellner's Generation Identity, modern day Nazis and racists. Yeah, he's got their flags flying above his protests, and he's also got their logo on his laptop. Tommy Robinson is just as vile and racist as that slave master. That's why he defends him.
So what you're going to end up with next Saturday is every lad in London, or every lad who's any sort, if you call yourself a man, will be in London.
Oh, Tommy Robinson, listen, yeah? I see you trying to incite violence and instill fear, saying the lads are going to turn up Saturday. Well, you're a dog to us and we're lions. So the lion don't turn when the dog bark. So if nothing ain't going on Saturday, you lot can march through the streets on your own. Now listen to the people then though. Like Vic said, if the people are turning up though, then just like Vic said, yeah, we got enough brothers out here that will definitely do security, will definitely protect our women and our children. And our mission is to keep the peace and protect the people. And we will defend ourselves by any means necessary.
Anthony Joshua, you got anything to say about this shit? Hey? You got anything to say about what they've done to Churchill's statue? Or you think he's a racist as well, do ya? Hey? What about Little Mix? You were there, weren't ya? Hey? Will you support the defacing of our Churchill statue, do ya? Every one of you fucking celebrities. All jumping on your little virtue signalling bandwagon. Bullshit. Every one of you just wanting to show yourselves with a little BLM sign.
And this is racism at its best. Tommy went red over the statue of a slave master being taken down. Yeah? And says nothing about historical racism, persecution, and oppression. Tommy is quick to get upset about someone writing Black Lives Matter on a statue, but he says nothing about the historical vandalism and violence caused by his own Tommy lads in his name. Yeah, I'm going to show you right now. Yeah, there's been violence to innocent civilians every time Tommy Robinson's people hit the roads. Yeah, and any time they try to violate ours, we're going to be there to defend them.
Oh, shit.
See, the rumour of you being gay is the rumour of me being racist.
So you're not racist?
Oh, come on, bro, man, don't tell me, man. Yo, so,
I got asked the question.
So you're not gay?
No, I'm not.
I'm not racist, man. You've obviously had time to research into me. Did you find any hate speech?
Temporarily halt Muslim immigration to this country. You think this is a British community, or you might have British Muslims. They are enemy combatants in these houses. What is hate speech? In these houses are enemy combatants who want to kill you, maim you and destroy you. It's not a refugee crisis, it's an invasion of Europe by military-aid Muslim men. What they're doing now in our country is raping their way through it.
Taking a Syrian refugee, I hope you don't get raped.
Because I love her face, look at that. I don't know, they okay, so what have I ever said that's racist?
The enemy are here. Mo Farah, the first time I've heard Mo Farah come out, he said he's made to feel like an alien. No, Mo, it's because the people from your home country, Somalia, are backward barbarians.
But let's not pretend we're important people from Iceland. We're not. We're important barbarians.
Since day one, since day dot, I've not changed anything for what I've stood for or what I've said. Not a single thing.
every single Muslim watching this video on YouTube. On 7/7, you got away with killing and maiming British citizens.
That offence was 10 years ago.
I've not changed anything, not a single thing.
Has anyone from the English Defence League killed anyone?
Osborne was motivated by Islamophobia.
British Muslims.
And during the weeks before the atrocity, Osborne received messages from Tommy Robinson, the founder of the English Defence League.
Because you walk in London, I walk around London, I think, where are the men? Where are the English people? It's not an English city anymore anyway.
As a group of worshippers gathered in the street, he struck.
Darren Osborne said that he and the two other men chose Finsbury Park because it was within Jeremy Corbyn's constituency, adding, and if Sadiq Khan had been there, it would have been like winning the lottery.
His country, his capital. It's not your country or your capital. You're part of an invasion into our country, Sadiq.
Did you find any hate speech?
When black people like me talk to the slaves, they didn't kill him. They sent some old house Negro along behind him to undo what he said. You have to read the history of slavery to understand this. There were two kinds of Negroes. There was that old house Negro and the field Negro. And the house Negro always looked out for his master. When the field Negroes got too much out of line, he held them back in check. He put them back on the plantation. The house Negro could afford to do that because he lived better than the field Negro. He ate better, he dressed better, and he lived in a better house. He lived right up next to his master in the attic or the basement. He ate the same food his master ate and wore his same clothes. And he could talk just like his master. Good diction. And he loved his master more than his master loved himself. That's why he didn't want his master hurt. If the master got sick, he'd say, "What's the matter, boss? We sick?" When the master's house caught a fire, he'd try and put the fire out. He didn't want his master's house burned. He never wanted his master's property threatened. And he was more defensive of it than the master was. That was the house Negro. But then you had some field Negroes who lived in huts, had nothing to lose. They wore the worst kind of clothes, they ate the worst food, and they caught hell. They felt the sting of the lash. They hated their master. Oh yes, they did. If the master got sick, they prayed that the master died. If the master's house caught a fire, they prayed for a strong wind to come along. This was the difference between the two. And today you still have house Negroes and field Negroes.
One Tommy Robinson! One Tommy Robinson! One Tommy Robinson! One Tommy Robinson! One the EDA! One the EDA! One the EDA! One the EDA! One Sarah! One Sarah! One Sarah! One Sarah! One Sarah! One Sarah! United we stand!
United we stand!
Divided we fall!
Divided we fall!
United we stand!
United we stand!
Divided we fall!
Divided we fall!
We have to run out the agents of confusion.
Come on!
And the merchants of division.
We say gang unite, cops are the ops. Touch one, touch all, we shut down the block. Tell every car to stop, the road we lock it off. Like fire burn Babylon, you can call the cops. From that generation that they was warned of. See I roll with some brothers that don't talk lots. If they make us burn a fire, then it's all hot. See a pig get fried and turn pork chop.